Well, this was a dream. There wasn't any. Well, this was a dream. There wasn't any harm going along with that. Yeah, I'm Techno Kino, but most people just call me Kino. And you have travelled from the human world. How? Why? I don't know. I'm just dreaming. You are not dreaming, Techno Kino. I would know if you were, for I am Princess Luna, guardian of the night, and one of my duties is to enter the dreams of ponies and ensure they are pleasant. Okay, whatever you say, Kino said dismissively. I would do that as well if I was transported to the world of Equestria. Either you are a very good actress, or you are not the vanguard of a human world invasion, and merely fell through the portal by accident. Portal? Kino asked, this suddenly piquing her interest. Yes, there is a portal that connects Equestria and the human world. It is open for only 3 days every 30 moons. On this side, the portal exists in a magic mirror. But I believe in your world, at least according to the findings of Princess Twilight Sparkle, the portal is located in the plinth of a horse statue. Rather fitting, I think, for this is the land of Equestria, Luna said, finishing with a chuckle. Kino frowned at her. That was a joke, an attempt at humour. One is allowed to laugh, the Princess of the Night said anxiously. She's still getting it right. Even though MsGempire doesn't know me too well, she has got that right. I have no sense of humour. I would mostly frown and be really confused. I guess it's funny, but you expect me to believe that there's a doorway into another world under that dopey old statue in front of Canton High? I've never been to the human world to give you its exact location, Luna said with a shrug as she began to flick through Kino's books. Oh, this is like your cutie mark, Luna stated, as she lowered the book down for Kino to read. There was a computer mouse highlighted by a glow of magic. A mouse? Kino asked. That looks nothing like a mouse, Luna observed as she brought the book up to her face once more, so she could expect it. Whatever it happens to be, it is your cutie mark. What's a cutie mark? Kino asked. Why, the mark of one's destiny, of course, Luna announced. I am the Princess of the Night. It is my duty to raise and lower the moon, and thus it is reflected in my cutie mark, she said as she turned to the side until her flank was revealed. A patch of black fur covered most of her flank. In the middle was a perfect crescent of white. My sister, Princess Celestia, has the duty of raising and lowering the sun, and so her cutie mark is a blazing sun. There are many cutie marks with many meanings, but I am yet to fathom what yours means. We do not have such things here in Equestria. Perhaps it is symbolic. But I haven't got anything on me, Kino said, but then she got a weird feeling in her gut. It was something she'd been suspecting for a while now, but now she couldn't hold back any longer. She looked down at her hands. They were hooves. Dun-dun-dun. So once again, this is awesome. Now, some people are probably saying, who was Techno Kino? She is my OC. Why is she called Techno Kino? Well, fun fact, Kino is the name that I always give to myself whenever I'm joining a forum or making a YouTube account if it's not already done there. I always give that name to myself because it is a character name that I like to use. I'm a big fan of K names and I like to make them sound sort of Japanese, but not really. I don't know what Kino means, if it means anything in another language. If it means something offensive, I apologise, I had no idea. But, she's called Techno because she's interested in computers. I was going to call her Comp Kino, but that made no sense. So I just decided I'll call her Techno Kino, since Equestria has no computers, and technically that's the only technological things that they haven't discovered besides from phones yet. I mean, Equestria looks really technological. They already have typewriters, projectors and cinemas, but they don't have computers or phones, as far as we know. They've not been seen, but as far as we know, they don't have them. They already have digital cameras, olden cameras, everything. I mean, yeah, they don't have TVs either. We haven't seen that yet. But but the reason she's called Techno is because she's technological. She has a knowledge of technology in another world. So she knows a lot about computers. She builds computers. She fixes computers. That's pretty much the basic gist of it. And Kino is just because I name every one of my characters Kino if I can, or if it makes sense. Why I don't call her Kim, since that's my name, is because it doesn't make sense. Kino makes less sense, but Kim just doesn't sound right. It sounds too short. Techno Kino sounds just better in my opinion. So I am not 100% sure what's going to happen with the story. I think MsGempire says once she's done with her story that she's got going on now, she's gonna, I think, do mine, or continue doing mine, and that's pretty nice of her. But I do have a few difficulties and a few problems. One, I don't mind her posting it, but I'd like it to be edited to my stand. I mean, I am not much of a writer or a grammar person, but I don't like it when my character isn't me. I know it might sound wrong, but it's just something I've got to do because it doesn't... For example, I have a few friends. We call each other by names like Aero, Fireseeker, Kino, and so on. I like to think that if I know their character and I know them, I technically know who they are as a person. But, so, it has to be right, in my opinion. It feels like I'm lying, which is why I can't do a CV. Because I'm really bad at it. So, as far as I know, I don't mind her releasing it on FinFiction or whatever, but I do want to check over it. I want to change it in places where I don't think it will be good stuff to put in. Also, I'd like to read them once they're out, and I'd like to post them on another site / share it with friends that I know. To people who don't like Equestria Girls, you're not going to like the story too much because it does involve Equestria Girls becoming canon. You're probably thinking, well, you could just make Rose see a pony and it could be canon all the same. Not really. How do you think a pony can come across computers without having the human world be canon? So there was only one of two ways this can happen. One, I just make it a pony and don't base and just not have her have a cutie mark in her life. Two, it could be from Equestria Girls canon universe, which is already a movie and it's already canon already, sort of. Or three, I could base it off a real life experience that happened to me. But apparently I don't think that's going to work as much. It'll just sound a bit more weird and more mystical, and I wouldn't be able to explain it as well. So, as far as I know, I think it's going to continue, but not for a while yet. So, thank you very much to MsGempire. She is a really nice person. Go check out her YouTube account if she's got anything on there. She's doing some FinFiction stuff. I'll link to her account if I ever get it. I know actually I've got it on my other computer, but I'll link it. And hopefully people will enjoy some more Bride of Discord, because I'm going to do some more Bride of Discord. Hooray! So, thank you very much, people, and good night.